right, I'm really excited about Jexy. So you play a guy whose life is taken over by his phone, right?
Yeah.
Are you addicted to your phone in real life?
We all are, people. Don't try to hide it, okay? I'm a real addict.
Really?
Yeah, well, I think everybody, I don't know how to drive anywhere.
Oh, my husband.
If I don't get directions from my phone, I don't go there.
I know, and it drives my husband nuts. He's like, why do you use your phone? You know how to, what if something happens in your phone? You're not even gonna know where to go. And I'm like, I'll find it.
Yeah.
It'll be there.
You won't find it. You won't find it.
I will do it on Waze.
Me too, Waze. And then I won't be able to find my way home.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm going home. I'm at a place where I know where I'm at, and then try to find my way home. I'm like, I just gotta punch it into Waze. Because what if I have to spend 2.5 more minutes more in the car? I'd rather take 11 very dangerous left-hand turns
to get there.
Just
with ease.
Yeah, just like, ah!
Do you feel like you've switched from childhood? I feel like I knew phone numbers, I knew addresses, I knew everything, how to get anywhere when I was a kid, like on my bike, and or walking or whatever. And now, as an adult, I am now a toddler who knows none of that. I don't know anyone's number. I know my husband. I don't
really know any. Even my parents, they don't even have a home phone anymore.
Because why?
Yeah, no one does.
Yeah.
Landlines are dead.
I know, archaic.
The Bell Company, they're pissed. Jeff Bell or whoever that guy was, he's bummed.
Oh my God, y'all don't have a home phone? This is your mom,
This is my mom and dad right here, by the way.
I was bragging on them backstage because you did so awesome with this one. He's so loved. Literally no one has gotten that kind of applause yet.
Oh.
Insane.
Well, I paid him.
Good mom,
Yep.
see? So you and your family recently, you celebrated Adam Devine Day.
Yeah. I shot my my Netflix special, Adam and Devine's Best Time of Our Lives, on one person saw it? Cool. You were supposed to applause there. But the mayor gave me my own day in Omaha.
What?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, cool.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I didn't get a day.
You'll get a key. You'll get something better than a day.
Key.
Well, you know what? I thought
day.
it was a day every year. I thought every November 10th I'm getting it, and that's what I was telling people. I re-looked at the plaque they gave me, just the one day.
Just the one day. Yeah. I mean,
They're like, we're gonna do something else next year.
Or lead the country.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I'm sure you all saw Adam perform at the Emmy Awards last month. It was incredible. But
Well,
here's
thank you.
the funny part of it is you were under attack for first of all, the greatest thing ever.
I was under attack, guys. I was attacked. Well, Variety said that I lip synced.
Which, by the way, just means you're that badass.
Oh, well, thank you for that. But I sang that, and I was pretty bummed.
No, I know that's happened to me before, and I was like, I wanted to call this lady named Lisa.
I feel like any real singer would have been like, oh no, he sang that. You could tell.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. It was actually a good thing. I got so mad about it when it happened to me years ago, because I was like, I just worked my tail off on stage. And somebody said that, and then everybody was like, well, maybe it just means you did it so well. People thought.
By the way, if I'm ever asked to do anything like that again, I'm more than happy to lip sync. That would take away all the pressure.
Oh my gosh, right? And running around.
Yeah, it's like a full day of rehearsal the day before, and I'm just trying to learn dance moves. And I'm not a real dancer or singer, so I'm
but that's
not in my.
What makes it awesome.
It's what makes it fun.
Yeah, you sell. That's the best part.
Yeah, where I feel like me out there doing that, it gives anyone hope.
That's how I feel.
It's just a guy out there who's mute. He's like, maybe I could.
He can't even talk, but he's like, I can get this. All right, well, my favorite part was the giant Meryl Streep head. It was a little psychotic, and she had no soul because the eyes were gone. But it was, the eyes were dark. They were dark, but
Weirdly, that was
Meryl
Streep doing that. She does everything. She's also an amazing juggler.
She also can turn her eyes black.
Yeah.
She's talented.
She's really talented.
This is also something I found out about you that I did not know. So you were in a horrific accident when you were a kid, and it was a truck hit you.
Cement truck. A bigger kind of truck.
Dang.
Not
even an F-150.
Not an F-150. Not an F-250.
Oh my God, how did it?
Bigger.
How did that shape you? Because you've got to be, you had to have
Mangled
so much
me, yeah. I was a very weird shape after that. Obtuse?
Oh, all the geometric angles.
A lot of weird angles.
No, I meant like not physically. Not physically. I meant like mentally and emotionally. That has to like kind of change things. You're funny.
For sure. Well, no, absolutely. I think like, yeah, I like am now I'm like happy that it happened because I don't think I'd be doing what I'm doing. And it also, it like gave me the confidence that I can, because I had to relearn how to walk and like I couldn't walk and it was like a 2-year process to like gain the strength back in my legs and learn how to walk again. And I lost all the muscle and I shattered everything from my knees down. And so I had to like fully relearn. And that's like very hard to do, turns out. And
turns out.
Hey, you think like on paper, you're like, yeah, one step, another step, you got it. You figured it out when you were 1. You can figure it out now, but it was very hard. And so now I'm like, I could do anything when I can't, but I have that confidence.
But you can't, that's what I love about, I think that a lot of like creative people have odd things that happen to them in childhood, horrible or whatever, because it kind of shapes you and it makes you this creative person that you can, you know, make fun of yourself, like self-deprecation, like,
For sure.
and even have like no shame or pride. You're just like, I'm in it, why not?
And also like, I feel like my parents being here, what's up, Mom and Dad? Angle on them. And they also then were like, because it's a blue-collar family from the Midwest, like we didn't know anybody in Hollywood. We didn't know that you could even like truly make a career out of this, if that's what you call this. It's a career, Mom.
It's a real job.
But then they got on board and they were like, whatever you want to do, you didn't die.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
See, this all worked out.
You can be a doctor. And I'm like, what about a stand-up comedian? And they're like, okay.
I'm like, sure, that one too.
If that's what you want to be.
So, what do you think, because people always ask me this question and I always kind of start questioning myself later on that day, but what do you think, if that wouldn't have happened, like do you think that this would have been your path or do you think you would have done something else?
For sure, I would be like a cool wedding DJ. And I would do a lot of bad beatboxing. I'm like, oh, Jake and Melinda getting hits. Wah, 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 wah. Radio edit.
I would have been a wedding singer. Like, I would have been cool with it.
Yeah.
Wedding receptions are the best.
I want to go right to the good part of the wedding is like the vows and then people cry and then immediately start drinking. That's what I want my wedding to be.
I eloped and was like, bye.
I'm going to give everyone Camelbacks filled with wine or whatever type of booze. So they could just suck their way through the wedding.
God, I would come to your wedding. All right,
You're invited.
So you weren't. You
have to sing, though. You do have to sing.
You weren't. You weren't a wedding singer, though, but you did have an interesting job that we actually have in common. You were a telemarketer?
Oh, you were a telemarketer too?
I was.
Oh, dang.
I was a telemarketer for the comedy club I cocktail waitress for on the weekends.
You did that.
So I got to kind of sell them free tickets, but there's a 2-drink minimum.
I did a lot of weird. I like sold Time Life books over the phone. I sold steaks. Omaha Steaks is where I worked. Yeah. It would be a lot of me.
What is that like? How do you sell that? Mine was easier.
I would call, and my main thing, it's so stupid, I would take a piece of paper, and this was like my closer. I would wiggle the piece of paper in front of my face, which is where the headset was, and then I go, sorry, excuse me, my manager's here. What's that? No, I can't. Really? No. What? And then I get back, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I can't believe this is happening, but this just came in from upstairs. The 1-floor building. This came in from upstairs. We're gonna cut the price of those fillets by half. I can't believe we're doing this. And then people are like, everyone wants a deal.
Oh my God.
And then you just say, now does that visa start with a 4? They all do. Yes. And what are those other numbers? A 1?
Oh my God, you are a liar.
Yeah.
You're good at
Got him. And that paid for my 1993 Cavalier.
Yeah. Mine was a
salvage title.
Yeah, I love it. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Please don't make me keep going.